excuse my appearance. I've been up for a while and like my hair's just wild. But I just had an excellent writing session. Oh my goodness. I think I did 2,000 words. And holy smokes. So I started off the chapter with I just finished chapter 11. And I just ended with 28,332 words. I could honestly keep going, but I really have things I need to do. But yeah, so I started off with a dream by my female main character. And so she's like having this like pretty much like nightmare and all this stuff. And then she wakes up and she goes and checks on the people like where she is, the people in her keep or her castle type thing. And I took the time to kind of like put a little bit, more I'm like blanking out. Information about certain things, about like her curse or like powers, so to speak. So I'm like all forehead. This is why I have bangs. I repeat myself. So kind of just like a little, like as she's like checking on everyone, kind of like doing like a walk through in the middle of the night of her keep. Kind of, I dive into the realm of the in-between, which she is the cursed queen of. It's just kind of like, what is it like for her? And I'm playing with the idea. So this realm of the in-between that she is like the fallen queen to, like the cursed queen to, I'm playing with the idea that, I don't know, I might change this. So it's pretty much shadows or like souls, but I'm calling them Syskods, and that is, I'm probably mispronouncing, but I'll write the word here, and it's the Welsh word for shadow, since it's kind of, I'm not taking from like Welsh mythology or anything like that, but the names and kind of like, it's pretty far up north, so kind of like Nordic type thing. I don't know, I could change that. So that's kind of like her minions of like this realm or whatever, but they're like the souls, and like it's pretty much like purgatory, if you want to like put it, compare it to something. And so one thing that she has to do, and it's the only thing that she's ever done as her like her role there, because she like she rejects it, she despises it, even though like it calls to her, and anytime she's in this realm, she feels it like a welcoming hug, and it's just like this thing that it's a big theme in the story of like something that she's battling, of just like accepting who you are. That's kind of a theme. So kind of added that information of every 100 years she has to pass judgment to the Syskods, and like if they're gonna stay in her realm or go, pass on to the next life type of thing. So right now I'm calling it Judgment Day. I could change that. And then, so yeah, now she has her first full encounter with the man in the dungeon. I don't know if I'm trying not to give too much away, but this is the main male character, and so good, so good. So as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, what's it called? I'm a big theme of the story that I'm playing with is hot and cold. Of what she is, she's a phantom Elvian, and she can't feel the cold. She can't feel heat. She can't feel warmth, no matter how many layers she wears or anything like that. Like warm water, warm drink, warm fire, like nothing. She can't feel warmth. She's icy cold. Also a big part of their appearance, they lose like all their pigment, maligna, and everything. So they're very like alabaster, like white hair, almost like white eyes, white eyelashes, like very, very cold. They look very cold, very dreary, very cold people. Yeah, so I don't want to give too much away. So, he is a shifter. He's cursed. A werewolf, So, So unique, I know, but I love vampires and werewolves are like comfort reads, OG things for me like that. Like back in my day, I read so, oh my God, it looks like I have like, I know it's just shadow. I've read so much vampire or werewolf stuff. I just love it. So I thought it'd be fun to like incorporate. But like it's gonna be different. It's not like it's gonna have its own twists and turns of like what he is and why he is that way and all that stuff. So, she's like spying, checking on him, and he's like thirsty, feverish, very hot, very steamy. But it's like nothing steamy happens, but it's kind of like at this point in the story, this is when they first like touch. And again, it's not like a schmessual experience or anything like that. He's just like in this fever haze, and like, but it's like this is a continuous like ailment for him, right? He's always hot, he's always burning up, and like nothing, because I think I explained it earlier in the story. One of the times that he shifts, he's like talking about it in his like lucid moments, where the beast hasn't taken over his mind, and he relishes the times that he wakes up in the snow, even if it's like fleeting, because the shit's just melting off him because he's so hot. So they touch, and it's just kind of this like, what the hell, like she's like confused, and he's just like in this, you know, he's not even realizing what he's doing, because it's like this fever state he's just continuously in between, you know, his few lucid moments and like in the beast form. I'm gonna explain that more. So this just kind of like awakens this, just like, what the hell, like what is this? Like she hasn't felt warmth in eons, and it's just like the last person she like so many questions and all that stuff. So she like runs away, and again, I'm really excited, so excited. I'm so happy where it's going. I don't know if I made any damn sense. I'm not sure when I'm gonna write. Today is January 1st, so happy New Year's. I'm not sure when I'll post or share this, if I'll add other clips of other things that I'm doing. So yeah, this is my second day of writing, and I've had 2 really good writing sessions. Today was like excellent. I wrote so much, holy shit. And what else has been going on? I am on book 3 of the Odyssey. I'm really enjoying it. I truly wish I could get my hands on. I'm not gonna buy money. I'm not gonna spend money and buy it. The Emily Wilson version of the Odyssey, so just could be even better of a read. But I am enjoying it quite immensely. It's gonna be a slow read for sure, because for some parts I most definitely have to read out loud to just comprehend, because it's not your average, obviously, lingo and, you know, verbiage and all that stuff, so it's a little different, and just like sentence structure or whatnot. It's a poem, but it's not like it's not a rhyming poem. But yeah, so I've been reading that. I haven't picked up anything else. I'm working on a cardigan actually, so maybe I'll share a clip later of that. I'm gonna try to knock out a sleeve today and start the second sleeve maybe. I also want to get a lot of lesson plans ready for my son, since he's homeschooled. So yeah, it is the new year. I have so many goals for this year. I hope to achieve them and share them along the way. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this clip here, and I'll insert it in a mashup video or something. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Welcome back to Gray Magnolias. Excuse me. Wow. I just finished another great writing session. I have a clip that I'm going to put after this. I'm going to share just like me writing, and then I'm going to pop in and talk about like a really good writing session I had yesterday on the 1st. So yeah, I'm so close to 30,000 words. I don't know what in the next clip you'll see like when I'm speaking what I started with and what I ended with. But right now I'm at 20,000. Wow. 28,745. It's still morning. So I honestly could just keep going. I'm really on a roll, but again, like I just have things to do that I'm trying to no, I'm not even gonna try to use that word right now. I'm trying to utilize my time wisely and just kind of like give a little here, give a little there. But yeah, I had another great writing session. I'm just like really into it right now. I'm actually kind of excited to eventually, like whenever I finish, I'm on chapter 12 now. I don't know. I'm nowhere near done, honestly. But just kind of rereading everything and just kind of like seeing it blossom the way that it's blossoming right now, in my opinion. But yeah, so it is a beautiful day today. Temperature's dropping. Thank goodness. I was telling my husband, I was like, if the weather doesn't drop one more time or a couple more times before summer, I can't deal. I can't. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little video. It's gonna be quite long. But yes, I am in a full-blown writing mode. Last night, actually, let me just pop this in here too. Last night I picked up Queen of the Clowns. I'll put a picture here. Oh, that looks good. Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mass. Huh. Let's check it out real quick, actually. Maybe I'll herd it and put it on my wish list. A dark fantasy romance of myth and power, perfect for fans of Greek mythology. It has a 4.5 star review out of 14,000 reviews. Can I add something to... Came out in October of this year. Add to list. There we go. My wish list. Add it to your list. Okay. Anywho, I picked up this book and I'm on chapter 13. And one thing I love about the Kindle is like it tells you like how much time. I know it's like really big, but just like it helps me read faster. But I have 2 hours and 47 minutes left in this book, roughly. I'm like halfway. So yeah, so far excuse me. So far, I do really enjoy it. I actually just learned that the author is quite young. She's like in her early 20s, and I think it was like her birthday on Instagram, and she wrote like a little bit about herself, and she's been writing for eons, and I'm not sure if this is something that she wrote and is like been editing, but there's some parts that seem very young is the only way I can put it. Not in like in a terrible way, but just like the sentence structure and the verbiage, it's very like robotic. Again, it's not bad. It's like really well written overall, like really well written. And then there's like certain parts where it gets very mature and it flows better. So that's why I'm thinking maybe this is one of her earlier works and she's gotten back into it and she's like edited it and stuff like that. I could totally be wrong. And I didn't really do investigation, but like it kind of made sense. Like, okay, she's like young. Because some things are kind of just, you can just tell. Again, not a bad thing. But so far I'm liking it. It's a little, it's like a revenge thing or whatever, but like the whole, I don't really, one thing in my opinion, I don't feel the chemistry between the two main characters at all. And they've been intimate and stuff like that. It's just like, it's told from her point of view, and their interactions are fleeting and like not that long and like drawn out for there to be like, oh, I feel the chemistry. Again, not a bad thing. I am enjoying it. I've like giggled a couple times, but just kind of like more like cringe, I guess. Again, it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it. No, like, you know, to the author or anything. So I'm gonna finish that up for sure. Just kind of like see where it goes. And hopefully, as each book progresses, because she's just about to release book 4, the writing gets even better and more in depth, and the relationship dynamic grows, and I actually feel a connection between both characters. So yeah, I'm going to finish that up. I'm going to continue reading the Odyssey, hopefully finish another book of that. And then once I finish this up, I don't think I'm going to pick up book 2 right away. Unless like I'm like completely hooked and I need to know. And then I'm going to jump into Daughter of the Blood by Anne Bishop, and I'm so excited. So excited. I still can't believe my husband got this for me. Again, he's a great gift giver and he listens to me and stuff like that, but I didn't ask for anything. I didn't ask for this. I just said like, oh, I think it's gonna be really fun just kind of hunting this down via eBay, secondhand, or the thrift stores if I'm ever lucky enough. But he got me the first books of the trilogy, which was super sweet, and I cried. I was like, what? Anyways, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And I know it's kind of like different bits and pieces, maybe not exactly aligned. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this clip at the end. Whatever, at the end it is. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed writing with me. I'm loving my story, which feels so good because I was like, maybe this is just like another hobby that I started that I get super into and then just kind of like drops off and gets forgotten. I mean, I do love all my hobbies, but some like I'm like super into when I start. I get what I need and I'm like knocking things out and then it just falls off. So, but I'm so happy that I picked this back up. And yeah, so I hope you're reading something amazing. I hope you make something beautiful, and I hope you're having an amazing day, enjoying beautiful weather if it's cold or hot. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.